Junior was born with water on the brain. Well, more like water in the brain. He was born with too much cerebrospinal fluid in his skull, which means his brain was flooded. This means he's physically weak, walks a bit weird, and thinks a little slow. Living on a reservation, surrounded by poor Indians, he's bullied all the time. However, he has a hero, his best friend Rowdy. He's a big, strong kid who's basically his bodyguard. Even still, he's constantly bullied, and eventually he just can't take it anymore. With some convincing from one of his teachers, he considers transferring to the white school off the reservation. After Rowdy decides not to continue being friends with him, he goes to Riordan High. When he arrives there, he quickly discovers he's the only Indian there. When the basketball season rolls around, he tries out, not expecting to make the team. To his disbelief, he's on the varsity squad. Back on the res, Junior and Rowdy were the dynamic duo that ran the team. Some way through the season, he has to play the school from the reservation. Their star, his ex-best friend, and the other part of the once dynamic duo are on that team. During this game, all the fans hate Junior. They throw trash at and boo him all game. Through his tough year, he tries to fulfill his desire for academic excellence at the better school, but still maintains cultural and friendship identities, and not be hated by the people of his home. He faces off with his home not just on the court, but also socially. Who wins? An Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian is a great book for anyone looking for an easy, funny, quick read for the weekend or a small vacation. It goes pretty fast, but has a good story. Also great for anyone in middle school. It has parts that everyone can relate to, and is not limited by gender, age, or even physical ability, or disability like Junior's. It shows the changing life of a small Indian boy, from his struggles as a child, bullying as a student, and the experience of meeting his first true love. He also describes the people of the reservation as having an addiction to alcohol. This is significant because being a heavy drinker usually leads to a dark path, one which we see having a huge effect later in the book. Using pictures which Junior drew, he brings another level of depth in the connection from the reader to the book. The pictures represent the themes that Alexei is trying to come across, whether it be in the sketch about him walking to school, which represents the poverty he's in, or the picture of him compared to a preppy white boy from Riordan, which shows the loneliness he's feeling when he doesn't fit in. They kept me engaged the whole way through and gave me a hearty laugh every once in a while. It also gives me some perspective on how the Native Americans are living. At least in my experiences, it's something that's rarely discussed, and a struggle that many are not aware of. Not only does it give you a good time, but also helps you appreciate what you have a little bit more. I would rate this book a solid 4 out of 5. Junior's life is flipped upside down, turned backwards, and changes on him regularly. From broken friendships to death of loved ones and the sacrifice of his family, Junior will have to live up to the challenge. Will he succeed, or will the darkness catch up to him too soon? Read this book and find out.